We took a look at the new FUT Champs monthly objectives, which is genuinely everything we could ask for, but now we put our attention towards FUTTIES Rodri, who has got 90 plus in every single stat. He's 4-star, 5-star, medium high, 6'3". Honestly, it looks like you get an engine, or I could say an anchor's a bit of overkill with how good his defending and physical stats are. Maybe an engine makes the most sense, and you use him as either a centre-mid or a CDM. Feel like with medium-high work rates, you might want to use him as a CDM, but for a free card, this looks absolutely unreal. EA have absolutely smashed it this week with FUTTIES. Without further ado, boys, let's get into the objectives. First of all, we've got assist 6 goals using Spanish players in squad battles on at least semi-pro or Rivals and FUT Champs. Now, I will give you guys a squad battles tip later on, but if you do it in Rivals or FUT Champs, that's up to you. I genuinely wouldn't be opposed to doing it in FUT Champs playoffs or even FUT Champs finals. If you guys are going to be doing FUT Champs for these objectives, you may as well chuck a Spanard or a few Spanards, whatever Rodri requires, and get Rodri done at the same time, right? But assist 6 goals using Spanish players, assist 2 goals using crosses. Now, this objective is a favorite for the channel, and by favorite, I mean, I guess you could say it's infamous. It's an infamous objective for how infuriating it is, but if you guys are not sure how to score a cross, or if a cross is not counting for you, watch this video and hopefully that can explain why it might not be counting. If I had $1 for every time someone said, Davis, my crosses are not counting, I'd probably have like $50. The reason your crosses will not be counting, and I struggled with this as well, is because EA will be counting it as a lob pass instead of a cross. As you can see, Abedi Pele and Del Piero, the distance between them is not much whatsoever. So by pressing square, which is what you'd usually do for a cross, or X if you're on Xbox, instead of it counting as a cross, it is going to count as a lobbed pass instead. Now the solution to this is simple. All you have to do is get further away. Sure, it's going to be a whole lot harder, but I guess that is what makes a difference between a cross and a lobbed pass. My rule of thumb is if you are taking the cross from outside of a box, and obviously you're either headering it or volleying it with a player inside the box, if you cross it from outside the box, then that will 100% count as a cross. And vice versa for a lob pass. If you're too close, it will count as a lob pass. If you're further away, it will count as a cross. So hopefully this has solved your issue. Good luck and have fun trying to get those crosses. You've then got score and assist in 3 separate matches using Premier League players. Once again, squad battle, semi-pro, Rivals or FUT Champs. Now, score and assist means score a goal with a Prem player and assist a goal with a Prem player in the exact same match. It doesn't have to be the same Prem player. Let's say you've got a Premier League striker. Let's go Harry Kane. I don't think much people are rocking Harry Kane. In fact, hey, you might be rocking his team of the season. There we go. Completely forgot that card existed. But let's say you've got Harry Kane as striker, and you've got, I don't know, Bukayo Saka as your wide cam. If you assist with Saka and score with Harry Kane, that's obviously a goal and an assist. It doesn't have to be with the same player. You could score with Harry Kane, and then the next goal you could assist with Saka. It doesn't have to be in the same goal sequence as well. So if you just get some Prem attackers, or if you already have a Prem striker, maybe a couple Prem attackers, you'll just get that done without knowing. Score 2 goals from outside the box. There's no particular easy way to get this done. I mean, you've got the finesse shots, try go to like the dark green, pushing the orange power, aiming where you'll want to go. Power shots aren't that great this year. Travala shots is definitely a viable option. This is definitely one of them I feel like you'd rather do in squad battles on a low difficulty. And then you have got win 8 matches while having at least 3 Spanards or Spanish players in your starting 11. So for the quote-unquote squad builder, boys, we need Premier League attackers and we need at least 3 Spanards. So Premier League attackers, and well, it doesn't have to be attackers, but you need goals and assists, so that would make the most sense. Now what you guys are going to do is simply search your club for Premier League players. I can go for Aubameyang and Bukayo Saka. I'd be more than happy to use these two as my striker and my right wing. So I could play Saka over Diaby, Aubameyang over Lacazette. Now obviously I need all of the Spanish players as well. I need at least 3 of them. I could go Jordi Alba, Hector Bellerin, Dani Ceballos. Get them all in my squad, and then we're good to go. In my opinion, the fastest and best sequence to do would be to play, alright, maybe 1 or 2 squad battle games and get your outside the box goals, and try get your crossing goals. And then, so as I said, you might be able to get that done in one game. You might be able to get the 2 assist crosses in one squad battles game, along with the 2 outside the box goals in that same match. Then you'll just be left with score and assist with Prem players. You'd want to get Spanish assist done as well, in fact. So if you get Spanish assist done, score 2 goals from outside the box, and assist 2 crosses in squad battles, that will just leave you with win matches with Spanish players in your starting 11 and score and assist with Prem players. So in my opinion, I'll do 1, 2, maybe it will take 3 Premier League games to get the Spanish MAESTRO objectives, which is the 6 Spanish assists, the crosses here, the assist 2 with crosses, and the score 2 from outside the box. After you've got them done in squad battles, I'll then go ahead and just finish what you need to do in Rivals or FUT Champs with the Spanish players and the Premier League goals and assists. In my opinion, that's the most efficient way. And the reason I recommend doing squad battles for the outside the box goals and the crosses is why, alright? This is the selection, or the squad battles tip, if you will. This is the selection that we have been given. Often you get given 3 good teams and 1 really poor team. We got a 92, a 93, a 91, an 81 rated, but only with 0 chemistry. If we take a look at this team, players off chemistry, they've got Sane in net, Ramsdale to Stegen as their centre-back partnership. You can go ahead, throw this on semi-pro. But I've literally got Sane in goalkeeper, so this team is going to be so good to try and get the outside the boxes with. Put it on the lowest difficulty we possibly can for these objectives, which is semi-pro, and you can just go absolutely ham. As I said, you may be able to get it done in 1 squad battles game, maybe 2. And the reason I say maybe 2, if you do see it circled, update opponents by pressing square on PlayStation or X on the Xbox. After you play this game, you'll want to update them. You'll get 4 new teams. Once again, play the worst, lowest chem, lowest rated team. So it's going to be so easy. If it does take you 2 squad battle games, as I was hinting at before, you can refresh and play another really poor team. If you do go over all of your 9 refresh limits or your 40 game squad battles weekly limit, it will still count towards objectives, no problem at all. It just means you'll stop getting points towards your squad battles rank. But as I said, if you go over the limit, you will still get squad battle points, so you can play the worst team, refresh, play the worst team, refresh. It's as easy as that. So ladies and gentlemen, for the end of the video, we all know what time it is. For the recap, you want to get 6 Spanish assists, you want to get 2 goals using crosses, and you want to get 2 goals from outside the box. Whether that takes 1 or 2 squad battle games against the worst possible team in every selection on semi-pro difficulty, which is the lowest difficulty we can possibly put it on. Then you can refresh after that if you still need to try get some more, or if they didn't count. You will then just be left with winning matches with at least 3 Spanish players and getting goals and assists in 3 separate games using Premier League players. So then you can do Rivals and FUT Champs for then is what my recommendation could be. Obviously you could do squad battles for all of them. That's up to you guys. You need 3 Spanish players in your starting 11 and preferably some Premier League attackers so you can get the score and assist in 3 separate matches with the Prem players a lot easier. Search your club for Spaniards, search your club for Premier League players. If not, you've always got the transfer market, which should be able to buy some special Premier League players for 10,000 coins each, as we are currently at that stage of the game. Any further questions, make sure to let me know down below. It's been your boy Davis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.